What if I told you that Earth once had creatures so bizarre and terrifying, they make science fiction monsters look tame? From giant snakes that could swallow crocodiles whole to fish with jaws like guillotines. These are 10 extinct creatures so strange, you'll wonder how they ever existed in the first place. Earth's history is filled with creatures so bizarre, it's almost impossible to believe they were real. From ocean predators with saw-like jaws to land giants that could crush anything in their path, these animals push the limits of imagination. Today, we're uncovering 10 extinct creatures so strange, so terrifying, that you'll wonder how nature even thought of them. Imagine a world where nature seemed to test its limits, creating creatures so bizarre and terrifying that it feels like they belong in a nightmare rather than in Earth's history. Today, we're diving into 10 extinct creatures that seem so strange, it's hard to believe they ever actually existed. First up is the Dunkleosteus, an armored fish that ruled the oceans about 360 million years ago. Unlike any fish alive today, its massive skull was covered in thick bony plates instead of scales, giving it the appearance of a living tank. Instead of teeth, it had sharp, interlocking jaw plates that worked like giant shears, capable of slicing through flesh and bone. This creature could grow up to 30 feet long, making it one of the deadliest predators of its time. Next, picture a bird that couldn't fly, but stood taller than most humans. The terror bird, officially called Phorusrhacos, roamed South America after the dinosaurs disappeared. At nearly 10 feet tall, it used its powerful beak like a hatchet to strike down prey. Imagine being face to face with a bird that could outrun you and then crush your skull with a single strike. It almost feels like something from a horror film. Now, let's talk about arthropleura, the largest millipede to ever crawl across Earth. This monstrous insect-like creature could reach lengths of up to 8 feet. Yes, 8 feet of crawling, armored segments slithering through ancient forests. Although scientists believe it mostly fed on plants, the sheer size of arthropleura would have been terrifying to witness in real life. Another nightmare-inducing creature was the Helicoprion, a shark-like animal with one of the strangest mouths in history. Instead of rows of teeth, it had a bizarre spiral-shaped jaw filled with sharp blades. Scientists call it a tooth whirl, and it worked like a circular saw for tearing apart prey. For decades, no one even knew how to reconstruct its mouth correctly. It looked too unnatural to make sense. Moving on to land, we find Andrewsarchus, a massive mammal that lived about 45 million years ago. It resembled a wolf mixed with a pig, but much larger, growing nearly 13 feet long. With its powerful jaws, it could crush bone with ease, making it a top predator of its era. Imagine something bigger than a bear, but faster and more vicious, a true monster of the ancient world. Next is the Hallucigenia, and its name says it all. This tiny worm-like creature from the Cambrian period had spines on its back, multiple pairs of stick-like legs, and a strange tubular head with no clear face. For years, scientists weren't even sure which way was up or which end was the head. It looked so bizarre that when its fossils were first studied, researchers thought it was reconstructed upside down. Another contender is the Meganeura, a dragonfly the size of a hawk. With wingspans reaching over 2 feet, these ancient insects hunted smaller animals in the swampy forests. Imagine walking outside and seeing a dragonfly as large as a crow buzzing above your head. It's the stuff of nightmares. Then there's the Basilosaurus, which, despite its name, wasn't a dinosaur but a whale. Unlike modern whales, it had an elongated, snake-like body stretching nearly 60 feet in length. Its sharp teeth suggest it hunted large prey, making it a terrifying presence in the ancient seas. Imagine a whale mixed with a sea serpent. It truly doesn't seem like it should have existed. Another strange predator was the Anomalocaris, often called the weird shrimp. This marine creature lived over 500 million years ago and grew up to 3 feet long, enormous for its time. It had strange stalk-like eyes and claw-like appendages to grab prey, pulling it into a circular, tooth-filled mouth that looked like a blender. Finally, we can't forget about Titanoboa, the largest snake ever discovered. Measuring over 40 feet long and weighing more than a ton, it slithered through tropical swamps after the dinosaurs' extinction. This snake was so massive it could crush crocodiles with ease and swallow them whole. Imagine living in a world where snakes weren't just something to fear in the grass, they could dominate entire ecosystems. These creatures may be gone, but their fossils remind us of how strange and unpredictable life on Earth can be. Each one of them pushes the boundaries of what we imagine nature is capable of creating, and perhaps it's a good thing they're extinct. Because, honestly, most of them sound more like creatures from nightmares than from our planet's past. Nature has always been unpredictable, and these extinct creatures prove it better than anything else. They may be gone, but their fossils remind us of just how wild and terrifying our planet's past really was. Which of these strange beasts shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this journey into Earth's hidden past, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more fascinating discoveries.